Hi, Algebra 1. We're moving on to Unit 3, Solving Inequalities. We talked about equations a lot in Unit 2, and we're going to spend Unit 3 talking about other than equations, inequalities. So there's a little bit of vocab up here. This, again, is a review from 7th grade, but it is good to review the proper math language that we need to use. So an inequality, I'm going to try to write better. I say that every time, and I don't. But it doesn't mean I can't try. An inequality refers to a math sentence making a comparison between two or more quantities. A comparison meaning is one larger or smaller than another. Because if they're not equal, then obviously they're unequal, and one is larger and one is smaller. So I've got some examples here, and I want to review the math symbols. There's less than or equal to, greater than, or equal to, and there also is the symbol with an equal sign with a line drawn through it. That means not equal. So again, we mathematicians have symbols for just about everything that we do, and if we don't have one, we try to invent one. So let's go ahead and fill in these English words with the proper math symbols. 6 is not equal to, so 6 is not equal to 8. And of course, that's a true statement. 2 is less than 5, so 2 is less than 5. And a way to remember these symbols is that the smaller, so let me put this over here, the smaller part of the symbol, S-Y-M-B-O-L, points to the smallest value. So I don't know if you remember the alligator stuff. I don't know if you used that or not. But if you look at a symbol, an inequality symbol, this is the smallest part of the symbol. It is pointing to the smallest value. If the symbol goes this way, this is pointing to the smallest value. So let's fill this in. -1 is greater than -7. So the smallest part of the symbol is pointing to the smallest value. Remember, on a number line, -1 is closer to 0 than -7, so it is indeed a larger number than -7. H is 6 or greater, so it can be 6 or it can be larger than 6 to be part of our party. So X is greater than or equal to 6, and is 5 or less, so it can be 5 and it can be smaller than 5. So N is less than or equal to 5. So again, the number that you're putting in, since this is the smallest part of the symbol right here, all of these numbers over here will be smaller than or equal to our target number on the right. So we're going to do some graphing. You may remember, I'm sure you probably even did some of this in your summer packet, but we'll go ahead and take the vocab here, and then we'll end this video at the end of the page. So if the variable is greater than the number, place an open circle on the number line and shade to the right. So, and all of these examples, let me say this because this is important, all of these examples assume that the variable is on left side of the inequality. So all of these rules I'm writing are assuming that the variable is on the left side of the inequality. Here it is, here it is. These are all on the left side. We'll talk about the other cases in a minute. So open circle, shade to the right. A is greater than 0. I'm going to put an open circle on my target number, which is this guy right here, and I want all the numbers that are larger than 0, and of course they are going this way. So any of the numbers next to greater than 0 will make a true statement. A is less than 1, so If the variable is less than the target number, place an open circle and shade to the left. So this is, you know this is taking me longer to write it than it really should. We should spend on it because you already know this. Here we go. Third example, it includes the greater than or equal to and the less than or equal to. So if your target number is greater than or equal to, place a closed circle. This is where we shade in the circle completely. A closed circle on the target number. And again, go back and shade to the right. So here's +2. Shading to the right, I'm picking up all the larger numbers. And then the last example is if your target number is less than or equal to, place the closed, entirely closed circle on the number line and shade to the left. So this is a big review. We are at what, +3, so that's 1, 2, 3 right there. And we want all the puny numbers very small, smaller than 3 for sure. And we are done with this video, and we'll continue on with the next page on the next video. Bye.